Hey, what's up, guys? This is Guillermo Auto. I'm replacing the rear hinge on an '04 Sienna sliding door. These hinges go bad and they can make your door shut all the time when you're trying to have it open. So first thing is when you get your new hinge, it comes in a bag, but it's not painted. This is from Toyota. It's not painted, so I'm gonna go and spray paint it white. I don't know why they don't come painted. Well, I guess because the Siennas are different colors, but yeah, they just want you to paint your own, I guess. You don't have to paint it if you don't want to. I do it because, to me, it just kind of stands out. But yeah, I'm going to go and spray this white because mine's white. Alright, so I got mine painted. I don't try to get these bearings too much, just like the overall part of it. Okay, so first thing I'm going to recommend is to turn off the power door so it's not closing on you or opening on you when you're trying to just work on it. And then next, I'm going to take off these bolts right here, these 3 bolts. This is the rear hinge. They're the bolts that are attached to the door. Also, you might want to support your door with a jack or a hinge. It's because we're going to disconnect the door from the vehicle and you don't want to fall. So these bolts are 12 millimeters. Go ahead and get these out. There's 3 of them, and this is the bolts that hold the hinge to the door. Go ahead and get these out. And yeah, it's kind of a tight fit, but you can get them. Right, get this one out. This one back here, it's kind of probably the hardest one to get, but it's not even that bad though. All right, so get my last one. Go ahead and get it out. All right, so I got it out. And then now I'm gonna get these 10 millimeter bolts off. These are the 10s. They're on this little black thing. And this black thing, it holds the cable. This will not come off of the door. Like, we're not gonna take it off the door, but we are gonna separate it from the hinge and get the cable loose from it. So I'll show you what I mean after I get these bolts out. And don't get like spooked or anything. It's not that big a deal. So basically, take those out. Now I'm gonna come around here, and these 2 10 millimeter bolts hold the cable right here. I don't know what this part's called, but basically I'm gonna get these out. These are 10 millimeters. Right, and basically I get this thing off. I don't know if it could be done without taking this piece off, but I do it anyway because it makes it easier. And it's only 2 bolts. And as you can see, it'll just fall down and hang. Go ahead and put my bolts over here. Just try not to let it get caught up in nothing or hang down for the time being. I'm going to move my door down here a little bit too. I'm going to let this hang. Okay, notice I got my door still supported, and I pulled the hinge down here. So basically what we're going to do is we got this separated, and we're going to go disconnect the cable from the other side by the window and then pull it through this hole so then we can get this hinge off the car. Because basically what's keeping this on the car is this cable that runs through it, but this black piece doesn't come off. Or it does, but we're not going to take it off. So we're just going to pull the cable kind of through this hole in the hinge, and then we'll be able to get the hinge off. So I got my door supported so it doesn't fall, and I'll show you what I mean. Like basically we're going to go disconnect it and then push it through this hole. So come over here to the window, open the rear window up, pull this black piece off, pops off, and then it kind of slides up and pulls off. Anyways, it pulls off this little black thing, so don't pull it straight out, lift it up and pull it out. Then we're going to take this Torx, I believe it's a T30, and then we're going to go get these Torx bolts out. There's only 2. Just go ahead and run these out, just like the other side, just 2 bolts. And this cable is not under any tension or anything, so it's not going to pop off and hit you, so don't worry about that. Just get these off. Alright, so now we're going to take this and walk down here and then pull this through the hole. I'll show you what I mean. Basically, I'm just going to take it, and pull that part that we just undid from the car just through the hole. And then that way we'll be able to pull this whole door away from the car and we'll be able to get our hinge off. Okay, so there's my part. I'm going to pull it through. All right, got it through. Got that other part off. All right, now I'm going to move this door backwards. Not worried about that side. I'm just going to spread it apart from the car a little bit on my jack stand. And now I'll be able to have enough room to just pull this hinge out, just slide it to the end and pull it out. All right. Got it out. Now just putting it all back in and putting everything back to where it was. So I'm going to come over here, slide this new one in. All right, slide this in. Now I'm going to put these cables back through. As you can see, I put my cable through, and then I can't reach it yet. I got to move the door closer. So I'm going to move the door closer and just kind of keep these cables out of the way until I could get the door closer, and then we could resecure those cable spots. Move the door closer to the car again. Okay, got it closer. Now I could come over here and put this back on. There's a little, what's the word, like little thing it goes around. So just it's like a little pin that the front goes on. Then you put the Torx bolts in. I got those in. Make sure the cable is running normal all the way back to the spot over here. And then you could try to put this on right now, or you could wait. Mine's like that's too far away, so I'm gonna get my door closer and maybe connect my door back up. Go ahead and put my bolts back in. I just kind of got them in their hand tight right now, just so I can get it closer. And I could put this on, and this black thing actually goes back in the hole. If you don't remember it, like you could line these two bolts up on top, and then it'll kind of fall in place. As you see, like it goes back in the hole, and then the 10 millimeters on top will go right. You know, they'll line up perfectly, and then we'll put this on. I'll show you how it goes back on in case you forgot to. So you want to run it like this. Make sure the cable goes underneath this little plastic hook on the end, and then line the holes up and go ahead and put it in. And once I get these two bolts on, and I got the other two 10 millimeters on, and I got the other three on the hinge kind of tightened down a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and tighten all these down, make them tight. There's no need to have them any loose by now. So I'll go ahead and put those nice and tight. Put these down, run these down and get them tight. Alright, so I got these nice and tight. Okay, and again, make sure your cable's running normal. You know, it should just run along the little thing there, the little black thing. Now we're going to put this on. Now remember, it has this little black clip on the car, so we're going to go up in the back and then down on top of that clip and then clip this in. So it goes up, and then in the rear it goes down, and then it was clip in. This might fall off. You can just kind of put it back in. If this part breaks on you, don't feel bad. It happens to everybody. It breaks and won't go back on. All right, turn our door back on, and we're going to try it out. All right, it's working good. Cool. Go ahead and try yours out. Hopefully it's working good. If you have other door problems going on, or if it's still messing up on you, you know, there's other problems you could research, but this is just a common way. Guys, that's my video. Hope it helped you out. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Leave any additional info or questions in the comments, and I'll see you next video.